Nah, rollers, mate. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Just going to drink my coffee for just a minute and wait till a couple of people join. And then we'll carry on. Let's just see if everything's running smoothly. Check myself out. Oh, I'm live. Got one watcher. It's probably me. 2 people. All right. Say hi in the chat and I'll get started. And then we'll carry on. Who we got in the house? Any regulars in tonight? Apologies again for the lack of face. Face will return at some point. It's just having a break. Subsonics, hello sir. How are you doing today? Well, I've got one watcher at least, so it's time to get started. Let me have a nice big slurp before we get going. Here you go. Oh, slurpy derp, my G's, that's hot. That's hot and delicious. Okay. So, I did a little live stream 1 or 2 days ago, and I started building a beat with you guys, and it was a bit of a neurofunk vibe. But I sort of modified the project and changed it to make it more of a roller, because I didn't really like the mid basses weren't like quite sitting as nicely as they could in the mix. So hello Wiggles, I was just thinking about you. No joke, I was thinking I bet Wiggles is going to join. Wiggles is he's bang on it, mate. He's bang on it. Yeah, if you guys want to see my face, you can join Patreon and I'll send you a selfie. I'm just kidding. Anyway, here's the what I've got. So if you saw the stream I did recently, it was a little neurofunk beat. What I did was I basically deleted the basses and just kind of used the drums, and I made a new bass line to go underneath it. So I'm going to give you a little recap on what I've done, but here's what it kind of sounds like right now. So. So you can hear it's still quite basic. Like the bass, I just designed it like really quickly, and then I haven't like done any changes in the melody. Like it's super simple. I'm gonna run through what the bass, what's going on in the vital bass though as well. It's like a preset that I had before on one of my old packs, but I just tweaked it and made it a bit different. But I'm quite happy with how the drums sound. So these are the drums on their own. So they've got a lot going on, really, like in the background of them, in the layers and things. Let me run through the drums for you so you can see what's going on, because it might help you a little bit with your own drum creation. I did a lesson with my student Ian yesterday as well. Shout out to you, Ian Trieg, if you're watching. We did a couple. I'm doing a couple of lessons recently, just on building sort of nice drum groups from scratch, you know, like just with individual layers. So let's see what's in this one. Here's the kick. It's pretty simple. Like it doesn't have too much character on it. You know, it's just a punchy sine wave with a nice amount of brightness in the high end. There's a little ghost note here as well, which is a little bit sort of lower in volume. That's like the fundamental of the kick. But I've added some kind of wooden sound effects on top. So they actually have quite a sharp transient. I probably need to take that off a little bit. There you go, a little bit softer. So that's sort of a layer to go with the kick, just to give it a bit of a natural edge. Then let's get the snare involved. So this is the snare. That's like the main part of the snare, just like a good quality snare sample. But I've put a few layers with it as well. So let me walk you through those. I've got this one is the main one. It's the iron snare, so it's a sort of metallic layer. If on it, it's almost like a yeah, dwarf hitting an anvil. It's a bit it's a little bit clicky at the end, so I'm just going to fade these guys off quickly. There you go. So with the snare, gives it a nice character, nice metallic character. There's another snare layer. I think is it this one? No, I think it's no. That's a little break actually. This one here. It's another very natural. I think it's like a hi-hat played by a brush or something. But it's quite a natural sound. That layers up with the snare, makes it pretty fat overall. Yeah, so quite an interesting couple of snare layers there. I think that's all on the snare. Then we've got yeah, this kind of cymbal-y layer I made last time. We got these other cymbals from last time as well. It's kind of like just a hat loop that I made and bounced down together. And I've added some more things in now. I've got this break in the background as well. But I've taken out the low end, and I think I've actually side-chained it to the kick a little bit as well. It's a little bit messy actually. I don't know if I want to keep that in or not. It's a little bit muddy, actually, that break. I might keep it off. I'm not sure yet if I'll use it. What we could do is, for now, I'll just move it over to the intro and then have it in the intro, because we need more stuff in the intro anyway. But yeah, I'll take it out here for the drop. There's a little gap here before the drop, so I've got to cut that off as well. Yeah, so that's the main parts of the drums, really. You reckon keep it? You reckon keep the break? I'm going to keep it in the project anyway, and then I can add it back in later if I feel like I need to. But here's another little. This is just a little atmosphere sound. Again, it's quite atonal, like it's not really melodic. So all of that with the drums is pretty like, you know, there's not like any melody really. So it's pretty open canvas still. And then so we've got the little cowbell that I made in the last lesson. No, on the last live stream here. No, that's not it. That's the reversed one. The main one is down here. Hello, Greedo! We have Greedo Kenobi in the house. Yeah, this little cowbell we made last time, and we did a little reverse effects and things, and we bounced it all out as one layer. That's going to fit in the drums anyway, so I'm going to keep that in. And then, yeah. Yeah, that's basically the changes I made to the drums. And then the next part is, yeah, it's basically the bass. That's the only other thing I've added, really. And yeah, I've kept the same note. It's just an E, I think. Oh, yeah, that we don't need to do Mozart mode on it. Mozart mode. It's just an E, and I'll walk through the vital patch because it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I missed one little thing. I put this little open hi-hat in as well, you just heard. Just at the end of every 2 bars, I think, it comes in. Just a little bit of a lead in to the next kick drum again. And yeah, it's a really basic open hi-hat recording with a lot of low end in that I've chopped out and turned it down a lot in the mix. Just need some filter. Yeah, are you talking about the bass? Yeah, maybe. So let's have a look at the bass then. So it's a preset from, I think, my Vital Mind Shift pack called Don't Go to Sleep. But I changed it. I called it Skunk Funk now because I changed a lot of the modulation inside it. So let's see if we can play it here. Yeah, I basically changed the LFO speed of it, and then I also, with this slow up and down filter here, which is it's quite important. It's quite bland without that one. It kind of keeps it in the same range always, you know. With this filter on, it's like kind of we're going sweeping up and down slowly. While the other LFO, this is 1/4 dotted pattern here. That's mainly modulating the FM. So the FM between the sine waves, it gives that little aggressive sort of growl on it, and that's what I'm giving that sort of dotted. That's where the dotted rhythm's coming from. And so while that's doing that, the little filter on this oscillator here is changing the kind of tone of it while it's playing. So it's pretty cool. I'm thinking if we can play any other sort of, you know, put a bit more melody into it. So maybe I'll put the glide on, and I'll see if I can add in a couple of extra MIDI notes, because it might get a little bit more interesting. If we can find just one other note that works well, maybe that one. Yeah, could be something like that. Maybe if I just give that glide a bit more, make it a little bit of a slower transition. Yeah, could work. Lol, the name. What, Noface Breakface or Skunk Funk? Yeah, a little bit more interesting with that little glide up. Just let's tweak the position a little bit, see if we get an even better groove. That's cool. Yo, Mark in the house, Artisan, Audio Artisan, the regulars. What would you like to drink, gentlemen? Let me pour you a nice pint of bass. That was a terrible joke. Sorry about that. Anyway, glad to have you boys on board. It's just coming up to 1 p.m. here in Colombia. All right, it's not bad. I might speed up that glide a little bit, bring that back a little bit. I don't know if Vital's so slow because of the skin that I'm using, but it takes ages to load up these days. Maybe it's just my computer in general. All right, that's not too bad. We've got a little bit of movement in there. So I can start to bounce that out. I'm thinking about like adding a bit of a lead. I want to go quite subtle in this track, like sort of subtle progressions, more like tasteful rather than the one from before, which was sort of very neurofunk and aggressive and a lot happening. I want to keep it a little bit like kind of subtle, just like a little open hi-hat here and there that comes in, you know, that kind of stuff. So we got like the little open hi-hat here, then we've got a little tambourine layer, then the kind of what's it called? The cowbell comes in. But yeah, we've got I think I can keep the bass sort of running for a while as it is, but then I've got to change it at some point because it does start to get boring eventually. So let's see when we need that bass change to happen. I think maybe here at the 32, but let's have another little listen through quickly. Yeah, here I want to change, so we got to maybe get a call and response in or something. Not sure where or what yet, but... It can be really subtle, you know. I could even just make, copy the let's try and let's start off like this. We'll copy down the vital patch and just tweak it a little bit. Maybe we'll just tweak the speed of it even. That could be enough, maybe. Maybe I'll go like a little bit slower, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, just changing the patch a little bit maybe could work. Maybe we'll get rid of that one. Maybe we could replace it. Yeah, not too keen on that change there. We shall see. I think I also want to introduce like a lead or something, so I might do that next, like a little ARP or something like that. Yeah, 6 PM nearly in London. Yeah, you guys are 5 hours ahead of me. You guys are 5 hours ahead of me in the UK. Make it a little wubby, says Mark. We can try that as well. Yeah, let's try and make it a little bit wubby. Why not, mate? Maybe I'll get another LFO going somehow. More filtering, perhaps. Another one on here. Going a bit crazy here. That's quite subtle, but quite nice. I like that. That's not too bad. Tweak a couple of the effects as well a little bit. Maybe this. Yeah, man. I actually Logic is dope at saving your projects, because I did a live stream like last Sunday, and I had a power cut just in the fucking 1 hour that I decided to stream. That's when they decided to cut the power, so that was fun. But anyway, everything turned off, and then like the computer just completely just killed the power, but it still saved like everything in the project. I didn't lose anything. So it's amazing how it can like saves the project, like even if there's a power cut. I don't know how that's possible, but I like this. In case we want to filter it more, maybe I could add on like another what's it called? A filter, obviously, dickhead. Filter Freak 1, maybe? Let's try that one. I'm going to show you guys what I did on the drums as well in a second. I did a little bit of post-processing on them as well. Let's see if we get a little groove in here as well. I like that, it's nice to have that low pass filter kind of feeling, but leave a little bit high end in. So that's why I sometimes like to sort of create that, but then not have 100% on the mix. So you still get those high end harmonics in the sound a little bit, so it can still sort of cut through the mix a little bit, But that's cool though. I like that. I'm going to just like bounce that out, because what happens is, because it's on like a dotted rhythm, I want it to sort of restart every time we get to this. We do like 2 bars or something. I want it to kind of restart on itself. Riley says maybe a lighter snare. Yeah, I did make the snare smack quite a lot. Like it was kind of a neurofunk snare to begin with. We could always swap it out. That's not out of the question. I like the layers I put with it though. Yeah, this one is super aggressive. I'll turn it down for you though, just for now, so to save your ears. That's pretty nice. And yeah, I'm not 100% on that snare either. Like it's kind of, I like the layers on it, but the main one, I'm also a little bit like, it's a little bit too smacky, maybe. We can maybe swap it out. But here we go. Anyway. Let me just fade these guys off a little bit. See how it kind of goes into that from here then. It's nice. It's nice. It's you can hear it's like definitely still the same bass. It's just obviously got a little bit more movement on it, a little bit more bite to it. So yeah, I quite like it though. But we need more changes and things to happen. So I think I want to try and introduce a little lead or an ARP somehow. Almost want to dip out one of the drum layers here as well. Maybe we'll dip this kind of cymbal layer out. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. You've made me question my snare now as well, so I'm paranoid about that. It's possible that we can find another one, but first let's try and build a lead to kind of fit with this bass. So let's make something in Vital. Let's make something from scratch. Let's get really random with the LFO movement. Let's make it really crazy. Okay. Maybe I'll record it in first. I'll record a note in quickly. Yeah, sorry about that horrible noise. Here we go. Now let's see what we can do with that. I'm thinking maybe saw waves and square waves though for this one, but like a lot of filtering. So let's try a nice bit of... Let's get a filter on there straight away to save everyone's ears. Super slow up type. Lead, one hit, every beat's descending in pitch. Oh, that could be a good idea. I'm up for the descending in pitch idea. Let's get that on the let's get that on an LFO straight away. Let's do that on the master of the this thing. Maybe we'll start up at 12 or 3 maybe. Oh, thanks Logic. Saw down. Alright, we've got to make it longer, much longer first. Wow. Wow, my computer just got ridiculously slow. All right. Yeah, it's not really being very responsive right now. Let's try the Jerry Seinfeld mode on here. Let's see how that works. There he is. Maybe we need a slower pattern, or maybe we need more pitch, more of a pitch drop. Let's go up to, let's try 12. No, that was a bit too much. 5. Or just maybe one? I don't know yet. I'll leave that off for a moment and try and just make this actual sound a bit better first. Let's put a sine wave in as well in the mix. Let's try a bit of reverb on there as well. All right, let's get some movement into this LFO. It's getting a bit more neuro again now, isn't it? It's my default setting is to go like neurofunk, you know. Not quite there yet. We'll try a different pattern on here as well. I kind of like the first part, but not the second part. All right, let's get some more filtering on here as well. Kind of all right, isn't it? It's not the best yet. Ha! Are you guys buffering? I hope it's not the connection that's being terrible. Let me check. occasional buffering, but all good. All right, it's not too bad then. Yeah, so anyway, this lead is like not really doing it for me right now, but yeah, I might have to call it a day with this particular lead. I don't know it's a bit just too cheesy, you know? It kind of fits on top, but it just doesn't really add much like new or interesting ideas to it, really. I'm going to save this one anyway. It's a bit of a happy lead. It's called Happy Days. There we go. I mean, maybe it's not completely been a waste of time. I could maybe use a little one shot or something. But in general, I think we can make a better one. Maybe I'll make one in phase plant for this, because I haven't done a phase plant for a little while. But yeah. Bass is sounding cool there though. I like that. Let's see if we can do anything with this audio, because I was not really getting anywhere else with it in Vital. You mean even if it was just a little one shot, throw a bunch of reverb on it, can't sound too bad, can it? Maybe take a bit of that low end out as well. Yes, easy. How are you doing, freshly baked DnB? Nice to see you. Sorry I haven't got a face today. It's in the post. Yeah, this lead is just one of those things where it just wasn't very good. All right, you know, I can't get everything perfect, for goodness sake. All right, cut me some slack. So we've got that. Yeah, my computer's being terribly slow, and it's probably why your stream is buffering. So sorry about that. Let's just see what we've got though anyway so far. Wasn't actually too bad. Like, that's one of those layers where it kind of works. It's not necessarily like an amazing addition, but it actually kind of fills out the background a little bit. So I'm not actually too upset with that. That was Vital that I was using, by the way. It's just a different skin on it. That's probably the reason that it's causing all of my connectivity issues. Is the Vital skin. I'm going to blame that. But yeah, no man, it's just Vital. It's just Vital, bro. I just got bored of the original colour. Let's take that out anyway, because it was crap. No, it was alright, but I mean, we got a little one shot out of it, so worst case scenario, get a one shot out of it and move on. Here's a little horn that I had before, but I kind of decided I didn't want those anymore because they were just a different kind of vibe. So yeah, what's next? I keep just wanting to add more drum layers and go really hard on the drums on this one. Yeah, it's quite nice and full. It's quite nice and full sounding. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys what I did on the drums. I put a Wings Fire on there, which I love, and basically, you know, it really lifts up all the high end in there, you know. So how I use it, the you can go multi-band mode. This is free, by the way, and it's, for me, it's like as good as Trash or Saturn or better. You can multi-band it. So I'll take the top end, around about 1K or a little bit higher. And then here, you can choose the mode. Choose what sounds good, really. What kind of work is, the different modes work differently on different sounds. So just test them out. See what's like nice and punchy and clean, but doesn't distort it too much. Here on the drums, the exponential was pretty nice. And then I drove that up a nice amount, sort of 27. And then I just mixed it back in a bit here. Brings out all the details in the high end of those drums, but it leaves the low end pretty clean still. So yeah, that's really nice on the drums there. And yeah, really the whole kind of track is just the drums, and there's one vital patch here at the moment. But it sounds like so full already, you know? Yeah, it kind of just like, I kind of like don't know what I can add to it that's going to improve it there. But we've got to think of something, because it could use a little bit of extra magic somewhere. I think what I'm going to do as well is I've copied that. You're going to have that sort of pitched version of the bass that I did just happening sort of once at the end of the 4 bars. And the first 3 are going to be just really simple like that. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, this is like a sort of reverbed cowbell layer that I added in as well. I almost want to give that a little bit more Is it monstrous on the processor, lol, a lot like Phase Plant? What, you mean the wings fire? It might be, actually. It might be that's what's making my computer slow. I haven't really thought about it, because I don't really use it that often, but maybe that's a power-hungry one. I don't know. It shouldn't be, though. I don't think it's that complicated of a plugin. Yeah, I need some more little magic ear candy in here. Vocals would be lovely, to be honest. I'd love just to have some nice vocals on here. But if I can think of anything else to add in now while we're on this stream without a vocalist, let's see if there's any other elements I can add, like just samples, maybe. God blimey, that is very slow, isn't it? Okay. Let's see if we got any, I don't know, I'm trying to think what other sounds could just work naturally. Like, I've used quite a lot of drum layers and things like that already. Congas and bongos, or some tuned percussion maybe. Something like that. Maybe like steel drum, marimba, something like that. I think we tried that on a few streams ago, adding a marimba in, or something like that. Yeah, I think we tried that a while ago. Maybe not that. Maybe any xylophones? Any toy sounds? I'm thinking maybe a pluck though. That's given me an idea. Let me search for pluck. See what comes up there. Must be more than that. There we go. Plucks. Peng pluck? No. quite like that sort of noise on there, but not really the right pitch though. It's guitar plucks. Need something darker, you know? It's a bit trancey. Yeah, that's not going to work. That seems happy for Teddy Killers. Yeah, it's not really right. Can barely hear that one. Feel free to suggest some ideas for sounds. I remember using that sample in a really old song. It's funny how you can remember the smallest sample from like years ago. Something like that's not too bad actually. Let me try the low one as well. So my track's in E, so technically I should have to pitch that up like a semitone. DJ Ride in the house. Hope you're doing good, bro. But it kind of sounded like it was already in the right spot. Like I kind of had the feeling it sounded like it worked. So yeah, that's confirmed to me that I might not needed to have pitched that. It's okay. We could maybe use that somewhere. I mean, even in the intro, it could be right there as well. Yeah, it's like I want like a really sick like response bass. Actually, that's gonna be a nice idea. I feel like those are not in D sharp, they're in E. That's a lie. Yeah, I want something on there. Maybe that one can go there. Ride says use the plucks as a response to the bass. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, not there though. I kind of like that bass, how it sort of rolls out. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Anyway, it wasn't the best sound in the world. It's the best of a bad bunch, really. More sounds. I need something else. Some other kind of basses or something. I'd like to load Vital up again and see if I can get something else out of that. But the problem is that it's probably going to be proper laggy. But let's try. Let's give it a go. there's another sound that I was toying with recently, which I really like, which is I think it was called it began with an N, I think. I like this sound as well. I've not used it in a track yet, but I quite want to. Yeah, did I make it using a choir? I think there's a choir sample. Yeah. I think that because I like the texture of that. I'm going to try and record that in, and then maybe it will just be a little background thing again, but I think it kind of works though. So let's just find a nice little... Yeah, I like it in the background because it makes it a little bit more dark. Like the vibe, you know, it's got a little bit of a spooky feeling on it. But I don't want so much of it though, just want a little bit of it. Maybe I'll chop a little bit off if it lets me. There you go. Ah, yeah, I like it on there actually. I like it on that position. I've got a great new song I want to show you guys, but it's not ready for a release yet. But it's going to be a little while actually. But you guys are going to love it. I'm literally so proud of this one. Yeah, I like it on that position, and almost want to couple it up with another little transient or something. But yeah, it's quite cool there. Let's shorten it a bit. Let me put a transient shaper on it quickly as well, because I might give it a little bit of a, just a little boost and a little bit of a tail decrease here. And then, yeah, maybe it can be on a faster rhythm actually. I'm a little bit undecided. It could be. Yeah, I do quite like that. And perhaps it can come in over here somewhere. Yeah, sort of over here. I might just EQ it a little bit, take out a little bit of low ends, maybe boost the highs a little bit. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. A little bit of a sort of human element in the sound in the song. And this pluck is not bad actually. Maybe if I like really get a massive delay on it as well, could make it just sound a little bit more interesting. It's getting the rift feedback light on there, and yeah, it's a bit better. Might have to take out a bit of mud as well on this one. Yeah, a bit nicer. Yeah, I'm really playing a little bit with the background now. I guess that's what it needs, a bit more storytelling in the background to this song, because there's not really much so far. All right, so let's see what we got then. I'll bring these guys back a little bit as well. That's right. There we go. I think that pluck needed to be a little bit later on. I think maybe there. All right, let's try it again. Yeah, maybe that. I like having something on that downbeat, but maybe not this one there. I might try the dark choir there. Maybe that's better in that position. Yeah, maybe that's better there. What if I try these guys in this spot instead? Could be a bit of a better composition decision there, actually. Just give that a quick go. Kind of works either way. I think those dark choir stabs are a little bit better anyway than this one. I'm not sure if I liked them there or before now. I think maybe I liked them more here. Difficult decision. Yeah, I liked them better how they were, to be honest, over there. That's better. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. All right. Anything else we can add in today then before I need to go?